Okay guys, get ready with this for 2-man. Okay, so basically I have gotten a lot of comments.
It's like 10:19.
It's literally 10 and we're gonna sneak them in. But basically I got a lot of comments asking like what happened like in my last video when I snuck out, and let me tell you. I mean, I can do like a full story time, but long story short, I was like going out and my brother saw me, and like people were commenting being like, oh, like who's staring behind you, like in there, and that was my brother. And I just ran. I literally just ran. I did not care that he saw me. I just made a run for it because I was like, I honestly just have free will, so whatever. So maybe don't think like that, because I was grounded for 2 weeks, and then I was supposed to be grounded for longer, but then I had like a promotion party, so I like couldn't be like grounded for that because it was getting thrown at my house and my mom already said yes. But then I got grounded again because of the party, like stuff went on. So tell me if you guys want to know about that too. But like when I snuck out like a couple weeks ago, like me and the guy, like we like got along well, and like now we're talking, so yeah. But anyways,
But what happened today?
Okay, and today we like got into a fight because like we were supposed to hang out, and then he said yeah, like let's hang out, and then he ended up hanging out with 2 other girls. Nope.
You didn't even like cancel on her. You just,
Yeah, okay, but basically they're still coming over, so we're gonna like have to sneak them in because it's currently 10:31. Like like that might not seem late for some people, but like my curfew with guys is 10. It's 31 minutes past that, and like honestly, like it's the start of summer, so there's like 2 ways I'm thinking about this. It's like it's the start of summer, so like do what I want, but also it's the start of summer, so like if I get grounded, I'm gonna be grounded all summer. Guys, should I like secretly record while they're over, or like what? Okay, this is basically just like a document. This isn't really like a get ready with me, because like let's see. Oh, okay, do I need to like do anything? Like I already have lip. I probably just need to like brush my teeth. Okay, I don't know if like okay, is he gonna be like freaky, or like what's happening here? Because like, or like should I just act mad because like why was he with 2 girls before this? Like they're just friends, like I know that for a fact, but like he's loyal, but like
they're here.
Oh fuck no. Guys, comment if you guys
Oh my god, that's why.
comment if you guys want an update. Bye, love you guys. You guys know, I tell you guys how I'm gonna be grounded for a whole year. Yes, a whole year, like starting today. So yesterday I was gonna be hanging out with like friends and going to a party, and I didn't tell my mom, which is like where I messed up. So I left my house at like 6, but before I left my house, my mom was like super on edge. Like she kept on coming in my room, literally no joke, every 10 minutes while I was doing my makeup to go out, and she kept on being like, why are you doing your makeup? Why are you getting ready? Which is weird because like I low-key do my makeup all the time and don't go anywhere. So after she kept on like being weird, I was debating even going. I was like, I don't know if I want to go anymore. I texted my friends and they were saying, just come, it's gonna be fine. Like she's just paranoid right now. Okay, so my friends got here, and then I snuck out using my window, and I make it into my friend's car, and then I start low-key like panicking. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be in so much trouble if my mom catches me. It's not. Then my friends and I go out. We're out for like 1 max 2 hours when I then start hearing like feeling the vibration of my phone going off, like someone's calling me. Y'all, no joke, my stomach literally fell to my butt. I already knew who it was. I grab my phone, I look at it, and just as I expected, it was my mom calling. I obviously couldn't answer it because I was at a party, there's music, my mom would just start going crazy. My friends, we had to go, so we left super quick. We got in their car, and while we got in their car, that's when I ended up calling my mom. As soon as I answered the phone, my mom just automatically started yelling like, I got it. She's like, what are you doing out this late? Where are you? I just came in your room, you're not in here. Like she was going crazy. I'm on the phone like literally trying to calm my mom down. My friends are looking at me horrified because, you know, like if you have your phone loud enough on your like on the ear, like they could hear my mom yelling at me. So my mom was like, you got 5 minutes to get home. If you're not here in 5 minutes, you're like in deep trouble. Mind you, I was 30 minutes away from my house, and obviously I'm not gonna make my friends speed to my house. Like I don't want to get in a car accident. So literally as soon as I got to the house, like as soon as I pulled up, I see my mom running outside. She opens the car door and snatches me and literally drags me back into the house. Like I'm not joking, she literally dragged me into the house. Like my butt was getting scraped on the floor. Like, I'm not lying. And then once I got inside, I got chewed out even more than the phone and getting dragged into the house. My mom said, give me your phone. So you guys probably wondering how I'm recording. My mom's at work, so I found the phone at the house. So she took away my phone and she said that I'm grounded for the next year. She's considering sending me to boarding school because I've been misbehaving so much. Anyways, it's about a makeup look, and yeah, that is how I'm gonna be grounded for a year, so pray for me.
I'm grounded for a week.
It's because I went out with a guy last night and we didn't get home till like 4.
Well, actually it was 5, I think. Regardless, I was supposed to be back at 2 and I wasn't because we fell asleep. I'm gonna be grounded for the 4th of July just because I fell asleep, which I can't blame my parents, I guess, but it's just annoying. I want to hang out with this boy every freaking day of my life, and now I can't. Unless I sneak. I woke up to like a million spam calls, a million texts. My parents had texted my best friend. My best friend had called the guy I was with. Like, it was just a mess. Neither of us woke up, so my parents came to the guy's house. My dad had to use a sick day because usually he has to go into work at 2:30. On to another topic though, actually there's this one commenter trying to tell me that I don't make any money from Creator Fund. They were like, you don't make enough for the set of nails. How much does your guys' nails cost? They were copy and pasting things from Google trying to tell me that I make 4 cents per 1K. But I make $1 per 1,000 views, typically. And obviously that's not even anybody's business. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself in my house for a week. I'm probably gonna be depressed, like genuinely. I hate being bored. I hate like sitting in my room. I hate it. Anyways, I gotta go put my work clothes on, so.
Okay, get ready with me while I talk about some of the most embarrassing experiences that I've had with guys. Also, disclaimer before I start, I've only ever hooked up with 3 guys, so all of these stories are gonna be from the same, like, 3 guys, just to make it worse. And sorry for the headband, but I have a ponytail and I have a lot of, like, baby hair, so I'm trying to keep them away. Okay, I'm starting early because I'm not doing that much makeup and there's a lot to say, but the first one was one of my first times hooking up with a guy. I was wearing white pants and we were in a mall. We went into, like, the back rooms of the mall. It was, like, this dirty fucking staircase with, like, nobody in it. And again, I was wearing white pants, so I get up, I have like 2 like dirt stains on my knees, and my parents were picking me up in like 10 minutes. Okay, number 2, I used to wear lip balm for like every day, and I was making out with a guy one time, and like he pulls back and he's like, why are my lips burning? Number 3, I got makeup and bronzer all over a guy's white shirt. Not gonna specify. Okay, number 4, I used a really cheap self-tan the night before a guy was supposed to come over to my house, and we hooked up, and I sweat the self-tan off. Like, I had rinsed it off, but somehow I sweat so much that the self-tan came off and, like, stained my bed, and then we got up, and my bed sheets were, like, brown. Okay, number 5, I think. This was at my pool party, like my birthday pool party, so my friends were around, but me and this guy were making out, and he decides it'd be fun to like kind of pick me up and like throw me into the pool, and I was wearing sticky boobs, okay, like the ones that like push you up because I don't have anything, so I was wearing sticky boobs. Throws me into the pool, my top flashes up, and the sticky boobs come out and they're floating in the water. Okay, we're gonna do number 6 and 7 together because they were literally the same day, like at the same guy's house. But first, this guy forgot that I was on my period. Like, I told him, but he forgot, and I like just didn't know what to say, so he started putting his hands like in my skirt, and I had a thick ass fucking pad on, and he's like trying to get there, and then he's like, why is there paper? Then whatever, like we still ended up hooking up because like whatever. I got makeup and bronzer all over his pillowcases. Like, I like put my head up. Like, these pillowcases are like brown with makeup and foundation. Okay, number 8, I think. Me and this guy were on a date at the mall, and we were going back to his car, but he had parked in like an outdoor area where like everyone could see. So he was like, oh, let me just move it. So we go in his car, he moves it to like an indoor parking lot where like nobody can really see. So then we're hooking up in his car, and like in the middle of it, his mom calls, and she's like asking if he's coming home soon because she saw his car move on Life 360. Okay, number 9, this one guy was like really tall. Like, I'm 5'10", he was like way taller than me, so my bed was way too small for him. And he was like laying down, like we're making out, whatever, and he puts his head up, so I'm trying to like push him back down because like whatever, he hits his head on like my bed frame like so fucking hard, like it's like a bang sound, and I'm like, he stops and he's like, ow. Okay, this is the last one, I promise, but I was laying in bed with this guy, and this is back when I wore lash clusters, and like he looks at my lashes and he's like, hey, can I like feel your lashes? Like I just want to like touch them. So I let him, and he tells me they feel like bricks. I feel like the last one was kind of underwhelming. Like I feel like we worked our way down. Like some of the first ones were kind of crazier, but thanks for watching nevertheless. Hope this was entertaining.
Alright guys, get ready with me while I tell you all this stupid, crazy shit that happened yesterday. And why I'm home from vacation 5 freaking days early. So basically, I'm just in my camper, minding my business, 2 feet away from the ceiling, and then all of a sudden, a lightning strike literally hits our camper. Like, it was hot and loud, really loud, and scary. Speaking of lightning, the power just went out because there's a thunderstorm happening right now. Okay, it just went out again, but basically, our camper's toast. The electrical's all fried, the breaker panel blew up, the fridge blew up, the lights blew up, everything smelled smoky, and it didn't end well. And during all that, the AC was broken from the lightning, so we had to pack everything up in the heat with no air conditioning. So basically, it sucked ass, and it was really, really hot, but at least I didn't die. I guess that's good. So we probably won't have a camper again, but on the bright side, maybe now we can get a boat. People are probably going to think I'm snobby for saying that, but I'm just trying to be positive. Anyways, side note, I've been wanting to make like a photo dump Instagram, like kind of like a Pinterest, but just on Instagram. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that, because I feel like it's way easier to post on my pictures. I'm also going to sound crazy for this, but I like really need to have a panic attack. Like, obviously that's not a good thing, and I haven't had one in months, but I need to get all my emotions out. Like, I can't cry. I have so much like little things pent up inside me, and nothing big enough has happened for me to like cry my eyeballs out. And I always feel so much better after I have a panic attack, but I need something big enough to happen so I can have one. Like, Ari, who the fuck wishes they could have a panic attack, but it's me, bitch. It's me. It's literally 6:30 right now, so I don't even know like why I'm getting ready, but I just felt like I needed to tell my story. I can't see my boyfriend for 2 weeks because he's at camp, and that's not helping my stress levels. Which, like, love you, go have fun, but also come back, I miss you. My eyelashes are still too wet to curl, so I'm doing my hair stuff while I wait for them to dry. This stuff has honestly helped my hair so much, because without it, my hair is so dry and frizzy and gross. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get to stay on vacation, but I did go scuba diving and found some baby shark's teeth in the spring. I haven't worn makeup in like 3 days, so my eyelashes are feeling really nice, and I'm about to ruin them with more mascara. And then I'm probably going to sleep in it tonight and complain that my eyelashes are falling out the next day like they always do. Okay, anyways, that's it. Love you, bye.
Get ready with me while I explain stuff my mom's crazy ex-husband did. One time I was sleeping on the couch, and I kind of woke up because he sat down on the couch, and then he took my socks off for some reason. I'm not sure if he has a foot fetish, but that was a little weird. One time my mom found out that he was cheating on her, so she asked him, like, are you cheating on me? And she gaslit her into thinking that she was schizophrenic, to the point that she had to admit herself into a hospital. Like, literally, he would call her schizophrenic because she asked, are you cheating on me? So he had this Switch, and he would play this game, like Super Smash Bros, I think. Yeah, Super Smash Bros. And he had, like, a ranking. Like, he was first place in something, in, like, a certain character, like the gorilla guy character. And so I was using his Switch, and I used the gorilla character. I didn't know how to play. I didn't know what I was doing. But basically, I lost a match, and I lost his first place, and he got so mad, he threw his Switch and smashed it on the floor and yelled at me over a game. And then he expected my mom to pay for his Switch. Sometimes I would join him and my mom's arguments, and he would call me disrespectful and then tell me that I'm not going to make it anywhere in life for standing up for my mom. He would always make fun of the way my mom looked and, you know, made her really insecure. But my mom is a beautiful woman, so I don't really understand. I think he's just jealous. He's jealous of people that are better than him, because he's a narcissist. So
This man is not that attractive either, so I don't know where his, you just can't. My mom was pregnant with his kid, and we were moving while she was pregnant, and he made her pack the whole house while pregnant. And we were young at the time, so it's not like we can do much. Like, I was like 8. What am I packing? Toothbrushes? My mom, like, accidentally shoved her finger into the door, so she had to get stitches on her finger. And then he yelled at her because she couldn't build furniture with her finger that had stitches in it. Okay, that's all I can think of. Thank you for watching, though.
Story time on why I'm grounded. Plus the update you guys have all been waiting for. If you haven't already watched the other Get Ready With Me, go to my account and go watch it now so you understand what I'm talking about. Basically, me and my friend, we go outside because we're going to go sneak in our 2-man. And we get outside. Tell me why there's 12 guys on e-bikes honking their horns. 12? I thought it was a 2-man, not a 12-man. So like, oh, can we all come in? Can we all come in? I'm like, no. Why? Hello? And so we were like, okay, maybe we can just like hang out with them, like the 12 guys that just showed up, and not sneak them in, just like hang out with them outside. Well, that didn't go as planned because they decided to ding dong ditch. They were being like little kids, ding dong ditch and stuff like that. And her dad came out and was like, what the frick are you guys doing? My friend and Kinsley, get inside now. Like, what are you guys doing? It's 11. So that's that. But then the next day, the guy that I've like been plotting on and like kind of talking to, he texts me and he's like, want to hang out? And I'm like, duh. But he asked me to hang out alone. And I literally made like a whole freaking Get Ready With Me about hanging out with him alone. But I was crying in the Get Ready With Me, and I was like kind of talking bad about him because he like kept like not answering me and then answering me and then not answering me. So I didn't think we were gonna hang out, and I was just like stressing out. And like that Get Ready With Me is so funny. Tell me you guys want me to post it. But I just didn't want to like bash him. But anyways, we hung out alone and it went so well. And like I hope that we're locking in. We're also hanging out tomorrow. We're going on a 2-man and we're going to the fair. But basically, oh my gosh, guys. So basically, I'm not really allowed to hang out with guys alone. I'm not even really allowed to hang out with guys that much. Like, it matters the day. Like, it matters if my mom is chill or not. And when he hung out alone, I just snuck him in because my mom was at work. And I didn't think she would, like, know. Because, like, I didn't get caught, like, that day. And then today, my friend texted me and she's like, can me and some people come over to go swimming? I'm like, yeah, of course. So I thought, like, me and my friends, maybe, like, 1 friend, 2 friends, 3 friends. Tell me why, once again, 15 guys on e-bikes, plus 2 other girls, show up to my house. My mom walks outside, and she's like, everyone needs to leave. Everyone go. I never said you guys can come. Like, Kinsley, this is unacceptable, blah, blah, blah. Strike number 1. So it's like, okay. So then just the girls stayed, and we just, like, went swimming and stuff. And I was like, okay, let's go to Target. Because, like, that's just, like, where everyone hangs out. So we go to Target, and then we go to my friend's house, like, my guy friend. And I was like, wait, I low-key want Starbucks. So then I go to Starbucks, but I'm not allowed to be on e-bikes. And I went on an e-bike, and I didn't check my mom's location because I always check her location. And I get my Starbucks, and just keep in mind, his house was like 2 minutes away, too. So I didn't really care. And my mom calls me as I'm going home, and she's like, what are you doing, sweetie? And I'm like, getting Starbucks. She was right behind me in the car. Okay. Anyways, but then my mom decides to tell me that she heard that my neighbor saw me sneaking a boy in the middle of the day through my window. Okay. First day of summer, off to a perfect start. But like, honestly, I think my mom's just gonna like forget about it. But I'm also sneaking out tonight. And that's why I took off my makeup, because like my makeup was not eating after I went to the pool. And look at the tan lines, guys. They're there. but like I needed to look good. So that's why I'm getting ready, and I'm gonna go sneak out just to like have fun. I kind of just want to like go get like foryou and stuff because I'm grounded, so I can't really go out. So I'm just gonna like climb out my window and hope for the best. Like, I don't care at this point. But anyways, guys, basically the guy that I'm talking to, his best friend also likes me, and it's literally giving the summer I turned pretty. Like, basically, the guy that I'm talking to, I'm in love with. I'm in love with him, guys. I don't care about anyone else. But his best friend literally is like crazy about me. He texted me today because I have him blocked on Snap. Or last night he called me and he was like, "I'm back on Snap." And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because I'm logged in." And he's like, he called me crying. He literally was crying because I wouldn't add him back on Snap. And then he texted me today and he's like, "Hey, can you hang out?" And I'm like, "No, sorry." And he's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Because I'm having really bad period cramps. Like, I don't want to hang out with anyone today. Like, not even my friends." And he's like, "Okay." 10 minutes later, he calls me. He's like, "Come outside." Tell me why he was standing at my door with Starbucks. Guys, the guys that I'm like sneaking out with right now, they're outside. They're outside. I don't even have makeup on. Bro, oh my gosh. Should I just curl my lashes? Like, what the? I should not have done that, guys. Let's see if I can show you. Bro, what do I do? Stop. They're here. Guys, okay, I already have like an outfit on, but like, are you kidding me? Okay. I have more stories to tell about the best friend, and I'm also going on a 2-man tomorrow, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, okay? Love you guys, bye.
Okay, so I'm actually done with men forever. I'm staying single forever. Actually, no, I'm just gonna marry my best friend. But tell me why. Exclusive. We've made it clear that we're exclusive. And this kid swipes up to so many girl stories in one day. I didn't even get to scroll all the way. I was just like looking. Okay, oh shit. Sorry. Let me start from the beginning. Basically, me and this kid started talking like a couple weeks ago. I don't really remember. But we're talking or whatever. And then I was at this water park the other day and like some guys asked for my Insta. And I said no, but then I thought about it. I was like, wait, like, are we exclusive? Because a lot of the times I see things as exclusive when they're not. Like when the guy doesn't. So I was like, wait, is he even denying girls like this? So I texted him. I was like, "I have a question. Like, can you call when you can?" And so we called and I was like, are we exclusive? Because it's fine if we're not. Like, I understand we just started talking and like, I totally get if you don't want to be exclusive, but then I'm not going to be either. And he was like, yeah, like we're exclusive. Also, I was talking about how like the guys had asked for my Insta because I was giving him context. He was like, yeah, well, girls don't even ask for my Insta anyways because I'm ugly. I was like, obviously, I don't think he's ugly, but like, that's just so whatever. And so then, yeah, it's clear that we're exclusive. Like now we're actually talking. And then last night I was going to go and pick him up. And so we're in the car and he's driving and my two friends are in the back. Also ignore how much bronzer I put on. But anyway, so I asked for the aux because I'm in the front seat and there was this one song that I like put on my Insta that I wanted to play. So I go to Instagram to search up my Insta and guess what I see? There were so many freaking girls in one day that he swiped up hard eyes. So like, it was insane. And like the worst part was these girls weren't even texting him first. He was the one texting him every time. And I wouldn't have been mad if like we weren't exclusive because then I would have been talking to other guys too. Because we've only been talking for like a couple weeks. But the fact that we literally called and he made it clear that it was exclusive. And so then we like go to this ice cream place, right? And I'm like pissed, I'm not talking to him. And my 3 friends are in the back. But then we get back in the car and I was at first gonna like address it later. But then I'll show y'all the recording in a different video. My friend got this all on recording. I literally was like, let's address the elephant in the room. And then I was like, started talking about it. He freaking was trying to gaslight me. He was like, it's not cheating. Like if a girl looks good, I'm gonna tell her she looks good. Y'all need to go watch the recording when I post it because it's bad. And like my friend was literally putting her little 2 cents in the entire time. She was like, what the frick? Like I was like, is this gaslighting and it's fine? And she was like, yeah, it is. Because he was actually like trying to gaslight me. And literally like again, like I know it's only 2 weeks in, like I don't care if we're not exclusive, but why the frick would you tell me we're exclusive and then go and like swipe up to all these girls' stories? And so that just made me freaking pissed. And like the worst part was like it wasn't girls texting him and then he would just reply. No, it was him texting the girls. And I have all these guys in my DMs and I'm not texting him back. But yeah, I'm so mad because I literally posted him. I was like, if I post you, like, we have to last, like, you know? And then he was like, yeah, like, no, like, we will or whatever. And then we made it exclusive and then he freaking, that just makes me so mad. Like, he could have told me it wasn't exclusive because then I would have taken advantage of that. But yeah, okay. Bye.
You guys love my story time, so I'm going to give you what you want. So, obviously, all of this happened on a random Friday night. I wasn't trying to cause any trouble. To be honest, at first I wasn't even trying to sneak out, but then the group chat started buzzing. I'm not going to give the real names of the people, so let's call one boy Daniel and one boy Oscar. And then it was obviously me and another girl called Bella. So Daniel sent a message to the group chat saying that everyone's pulling up to Jay's house. This is one of our other friends, but he's not in our friendship group. Basically saying that his parents are out of the country and it's gonna be lit, so come. So obviously at that point I really want to go because there's a party and what the hell, I'm normally like a homebody, but I was really bored that Friday night. So I'm just staring at that message and thinking, what can I do? Because I know my parents are not going to let me out. Everyone's already messaging me. Bella's asking me, how are we gonna get there? Let's go. Obviously my room is 3rd floor, so I got up with a plan like really quickly. So my house does have alarms and cameras everywhere except the garden. And when we go to sleep, obviously my parents put the alarm on. At this point it was like 7 p.m. Usually I go to sleep really late, so I had this game plan basically to put some clothes under my bed and act like I'm sleeping there. Make sure to tell my parents that I'm going to have an early night to fix my sleeping schedule because they know it's not good. So I rolled with that. I said good night to my parents. I put the clothes in my bed to make it seem like there's someone sleeping in there. So obviously my room is facing the garden and I'm 3rd floor, so the 2nd floor I can access it really quickly and then go down to the garden. So that is exactly what I do. I open my window and try to get to the 2nd floor without making any noise or hurting myself. So this was all at about 11:49ish. It took me about 5 minutes to get down to the garden. Obviously my parents go to sleep really early because they need to wake up to take my siblings to school. And then obviously by Friday they just feel really tired, so they go to sleep at that time anyways. My friend came to actually pick me up. We got to the house of Jay's. It was actually so fun. I've never had so much fun, especially with me like having to stress about sneaking out. Like, I don't know. It was just all so fun. Up until 2:30 a.m. my phone starts buzzing, like spam buzzing. I'm like, what the hell? Who's texting me at this time? And I check and it's my mother. She goes, where are you? In all capital letters. I'm gonna leave it like this. Comment if you want a part 2.